Welcome to this POV video that will finally help you fall asleep. In this video you will see forest, some paths, more forest, more paths. You are already getting sleepy. You will hear only my voice, my inner voice, my inner conflict, the sound of a photographer's internal monologue, where heat and fatigue are arguing with determination, where compositions are hiding from the eye, where the rational part of the brain is saying go home and the irrational part is saying no, there is definitely something good at the top of this hill. There is probably nothing good at the top of this hill. I'm going anyway. The results will be modest, the effort will not be modest. I hope you are asleep before they find out the ratio. Here I go. I had imagined this differently. Golden light filtering through the canopy, unexpected compositions appearing at every turn. The forest revealing itself slowly like a good film. The forest is not doing that today. The forest has its own schedule. I was not consulted. There is a beautiful path ahead, it goes straight, the light is good, there is almost certainly something worth photographing at the end of it. I'm going left, up the hill, I don't know why some decisions make themselves. The bag contains everything I might need. 2 lenses I will not use. Filters for light conditions that will not occur. A tripod I will set up once, hate immediately and carry for the rest of the day anyway. At home there is a sofa, there is air conditioning, there is a Netflix series I'm 3 episodes behind on. I am thinking about this more than I expected. The trail looked flat on the map. Maps are optimistic documents. They do not mention gradient. They do not mention that when you are well past 40, a forest hill is less of a hill and more of a personal conversation with your own limitations. I'm having that conversation now. It's going fine. I'm fine. Probably. Oh, the light is doing something interesting. It is doing it approximately 40 meters to my left, in a direction I cannot reach without going back down and up again. I'm looking at it from here. This is called appreciating the moment. And it's also called not going back down. I found the flower. There are identical flowers at the bottom of the hill. I climbed up here for this specific one. I have taken 11 photos of it. The sun is doing something to the screen that makes everything look sharp. Everything is probably not sharp. I will find this out at home in Lightroom alone. I found a hole in a tree. This is what I climbed the hill for. A hole in a tree. I'm not entirely sure what it looks like. Something large, something like the rear end of an elephant. I'm taking 3 photos anyway. I'm impressed with myself. I brought equipment worth more than some cars in my country. I have used so far 1 lens, the others are in the bag, contributing weight and a sense of possibility. The possibility that I will use them, I will not use them. This is also called commitment, the expensive kind. They said, there is no such thing as bad weather for photography. This is something people say who have never climbed a hill in May with a bag that weighs more than their regrets. I checked the thermometer before leaving. I felt something. I ignored it. This is called commitment, or something else. I'm still deciding. They also said forests are quiet and peaceful. There is a bird somewhere above me that disagrees with everything I'm doing. It has been disagreeing for 11 minutes. We have not reached a resolution. I found something I shouldn't. It seemed interesting at the time. It may not be interesting. I will find this out later at home, when I am no longer sweating. I'm looking for a composition. The composition is here somewhere. I can feel it. This is what photographers say when they cannot find the composition. I have been feeling it for some time now. I'm going up, the path goes up. Everything here goes up. At some point it will stop going up. I do not know when. The path has not told me. It is warm. It was warm when I started. It is warmer now. The forecast said partly cloudy. The forecast and I are no longer on speaking terms. I have a tripod with me. It is in the bag. It will remain in the bag. We have an understanding, the tripod and I. It comes along. it does not come out. This is our arrangement. I'm thinking about the car. The car has air conditioning. The car is not judging my compositions. The car does not care about the light. The car is perfect, and I miss it. I saw a beautiful tree. It was beautiful, as it is, by itself. For sure, it wasn't beautiful on my shots, like at all. Sometimes you have to see beauty with your eyes, not trying to capture it, because it's impossible to capture it. If you got skills like I do, literally not enough skills. The further I go, the more photos I can see. My imagination makes this possible. My imagination helps me picture a potential shot, but unfortunately, it does nothing to help bring it to life. Imagination simply doesn't work with Sony cameras. A lovely, if rather hot, day. A lovely forest and a lovely path through it. Lovely equipment in my hands. It would seem that all the ingredients for success are here. The only thing that isn't lovely in this situation is me. I'm not lovely. I hope you've been asleep for a while now. You are asleep and you can hear my voice, which for some reason is commenting on the obvious. That's what photography is all about, finding additional meanings in what seems obvious. That was a philosophical side note. Let's move on. Two ladybugs. I did not plan this. The forest is finally cooperating. This may be the photo of the day. I have walked for 40 minutes and climbed the hill for this. The ladybugs do not know this. They seem unbothered. I respect that. I am now calculating the effort to result ratio. I will stop calculating. A wonderful path. A flat stretch so rare in these parts, which is such a pleasure to walk along. I'm holding out hope that at the end I'll find that beautiful winding path leading even higher up the hill. But at the same time I hope I won't find the winding path, because the last thing I want to do today is walk higher and higher. I'm distracted from these thoughts by the sun, which I'm trying to photograph through the tree canopy. I don't know why. Perhaps I just need a breather again. I think I found the start of the winding path. There is a picnic going on here and a football. Can I have a go at playing football with you? No, I am too tired. I just pretend to take a photo of this lovely little bridge. The slopes here are so steep that even my camera seems to have lost track of where the horizon is. I stopped understanding that a long time ago. The horizon is overrated anyway. We don't need a horizon. You are asleep. Your breathing is steady. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Finally, the winding path I came here for. Is this what I came all this way for? It's just a trail, winding its way up and up in terraces. I doubt it was worth it. Nothing new, I've been doubting it for over an hour now. But the previous trails weren't as easy to walk on. And this path, someone has made it comfortable, because otherwise we'd have to walk almost vertically upwards. I wonder at what point the distinction changed and we moved from hiking to alpine climbing. I don't want alpine climbing. I want to be home, please. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. The path goes up, I go up. My blood pressure, I believe, also goes up. I can hear my pulse in my temples. This seems like an excellent moment to attach the ultra-wide lens and get very close to something small on the ground. More flowers, bluebells, were very blue. Very close to the ground, we seized the photo of the day, I'm certain. The ladybugs were a warm-up. I hope you are asleep and cannot see how long this is taking. I hope you cannot see how little dignity is involved in this process right now. I'm gaining altitude. My heart rate is starting to sound more and more like a 90s rave playlist. What a wonderful time that was. A strange time, a time of change, a time of poor youth in a bankrupt country. But it feels as though climbing this hill today is harder than surviving back then. Back then, I couldn't have had a backpack full of gear. Oh look, another band. I can do this. If I survived as a teenager in 90s, surely a little trail to the top of the hill isn't going to stop me, right? I wonder if it's my Osmo Pocket 3 that slipped, or if my telecine neck mount has twisted, or if the conspiracy theorists were right and the Earth's axis has shifted. But there's definitely something strange going on with the horizon today. I'm trying to keep the planet level by squatting down and taking a couple of shots on my knees. The planet doesn't seem to mind. The horizon doesn't mind either. But my knees are definitely ready to protest. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm finding more and more bluebells. I don't know why they are called bluebells. I think they are lilac. I'm taking photo after photo of these flowering plants. It feels as I'm just pausing more and more often to catch my breath. By now, you're surely asleep. Actually, who am I kidding? No one will watch this far. But if you're still here, please leave a comment to say why. Please. This trail seems to go uphill forever. My inner voice is horrified at the idea that I'll have to walk all the way back to the car and then drive home. Turn after turn, bend after bend. How many have there been already? I walk on, hoping that a reward awaits me at the top. I don't yet know that there isn't even a viewing platform waiting for me at the top. A photographer is the sort of person who, upon seeing a handrail made of branches on a path leading into unknown, will inevitably stop and snap a couple of shots. That's how I know I'm a photographer, definitely. This new realization gives me a new lease of life. Unbelievable. I have to call my wife and tell her I am a photographer. There is no signal here. Surely there must be a signal. What will I do if something happens? What could anything actually happen here? Hush, this video was made so people could get some sleep. There is no need to stir up anxiety. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. I found a new species of flower. I don't know what they are called. A bit more of this and I'll be hired to put together a photographic encyclopedia of the local flora. Now I'm thinking that for some people this might just be a normal working day. But for me, it would end badly, because barely 1 in 10 of my shots today is even in focus. It's a good thing this isn't my job. By this point, my passion for photography and filming videos for YouTube had noticeably waned. I even started having those treacherous thoughts that I should sign up for the gym as soon as possible and start looking after my health in general. I resolutely banished those thoughts. I am aiming higher. Hey buddy, I mean buddy, you're just a container. Don't you dare tell me what to do. I'm a photographer. Take me to the very top. At the summit, a rather minimalist monument dedicated to a Serbian poet awaits me. There is no viewing platform nor anything else particularly spectacular. I spot a few more flowers and gradually I realize that this path was a samurai's path. For, as we know, a samurai has no destination, only the journey itself.
Good night.